during your tenure at the UFC, how do you think it's changed over that period of time? I mean, what I mean, obviously you came in at 13. Was it
UFC 13 was
so?
my
What's
first
what's
fight.
what's the biggest things that's changed about it, and how what's gotten kind of improved on it? What things do you wish could be recaptured from that time?
Well, I don't know if there's anything we need to recapture, but it's certainly, I mean, the difference is night and day. The popularity, obviously, and the acceptance. I mean, back then we were defending ourselves at every turn and trying to explain, who we are, what we do, and that we weren't dangerous and we weren't criminals, and in a lot of ways, trying to break down a lot of those misconceptions. And obviously, that's not a huge issue anymore. I mean, there's still some people out there that push back from the sport and don't understand us, but for the most part, we're widely accepted. That's a huge difference, and consequently, the amount of people that turn up and the recognition and on all those things are a lot different than they were back then. The venues, the amount of fans. I mean, my first fight in UFC 13 was the weigh-ins were in the lobby of the Holiday Inn in Augusta, Georgia. So that wouldn't fly anymore. We get 5,000 and 6,000 people that just come to the weigh-ins. So it's
Wow.
it's remarkably different than it was back then.
Do you think people are becoming more sophisticated to appreciate some of the subtleties of the ground game? Some fights you see people, start booing when there's some amazing groundwork going on, and you're just kind of like,
well,
how could you? I mean, these two guys are doing some pretty complicated.
Yeah, I think that's the American fan. I mean, they want to see brawling and they want to see a lot of nose-to-nose type stuff, but we're definitely educating them slowly and surely, and you're seeing more people appreciate the subtleties of the sport and a lot of the technical and tactical advantages that go on, especially in the ground fighting.
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite aspect in the ring? What's the thing that you just, either when you're looking forward to or you're during or after, is just really, is the core for you in the fight?
Oh, I think the whole thing. Yeah, I think pitting yourself against another individual and his strengths and weaknesses versus yours. I mean, that's what I've loved since I was 10 years old and started wrestling. That's what attracted me.
And if you could pick one fight if somebody's never seen UFC and they wanted to see your career, one fight you say, watch this one fight of mine. This represents who I am as a fighter, and this is a fight to watch.
Probably the Tim Sylvia fight a couple years ago. Again, huge underdog, and as I have been many times, and everybody making a big deal about my age and the size difference and all the other things, and just having that fight go the way it did.
How old do you think you can fight into? Is there an
I'm not going to set either.
Are you at the George Foreman School of Fighting? You're going to fight until they.
As long as I feel the way I feel and I'm having a blast. We're doing an event here in Oregon in conjunction with the fight as a fundraiser for the Oregon Society for Autism, and giving away the Hummer that I received during the first season of The Ultimate Fighter. We're raffling that off and raising awareness about autism through the American Autism Society and the Oregon chapter for autism. So there'll be a big event at the Waterfront Marriott the night of the fights. You'll be able to watch the fights there. If you can't get a ticket, you can go there and watch the fight, and you can buy a raffle ticket and maybe win a home.
Oh wow, that's really cool. Do you think, which reminds me about Ultimate Fighter, do you think you'll be you could be involved in that show in the future? Has there been?
I don't think so. I did 3 seasons in different capacities, and obviously the first season was a very special season, and I just don't see that that's something I'll probably end up doing again.
During the Bisbing fight, which side were you on there? And
definitely on Henderson's side. He's a longtime friend and training partner, and it kind of went how I thought it might go. He's got a nasty right hand.
It was a pretty decisive fight.
Yeah, he starched him pretty good.
So, well, cool. Hopefully fans who can't get into the Rose Garden will check that out and enter a chance to win that Hummer. It's a pretty
Awesome.
sweet prize.
It's naturalunderstanding.com is the website.